Hi everyone, I am Rajesh Kumar. I am having close to 16 plus years of experience in DevOps, SRE and DevSecOps. I have worked with more than 12 software organizations around the globe. I would like to introduce you all a DevOps School's flagship certification program in DevOps, SRE and DevSecOps. This program will get started in the weekends, so get enrolled. Please contact us on the phone number given on the screen, and in fact you can email us on the contact@devopsschool.com.
Agile means frequent changes, frequent feedback and all and stuff like that. You know what guys, in Agile model, see earlier in a waterfall model, if you look at it, it's very important statement I'm making right now. In a waterfall model, there were multiple teams. Product is only one, but multiple teams. For example, architect team will be sitting separately, development will be separately, testing will be separately, operations will be separately. Everything, every teams will you see there is one objective, but for achieving there is an objective, there is a multiple teams are there. So that was a problem. So but in Agile, what we did actually something unique we did. We said let's do one thing, let's merge this architect team, dev team and QA team together. They let them work together as part of Agile practices. So if you see that Agile meeting, I think some of you might have attended. So they attend in that Agile meeting, architect also attend this meeting, development also, and testing people also attend this meeting. Okay, not the operation, but testing team also. And they'll work together for any issues arise for the 2 weeks, whatever the backlogs work you have for that. So this was a transition from the waterfall to Agile. Correct now? All of you are comfortable so far?
Yeah.
Now, this is the Agile picture. Those who are having no idea about Agile, please spend some time. It's a very important concept. Still, many of the products they are using actually. Okay. So there's one Scrum Master, sprint planning maybe for 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 weeks. Different team will work together, development team, QA team, and all, and like that. Now, why we migrated to Agile? I think reason same reason actually. We are having same reason to survive. We just change the label actually. So earlier we had the same region, we call the waterfall model. Then now also we have the same region, and now we call Agile. Only the context got changed. Make sense? So same region, quality release of the software we wanted to focus, so we moved to Agile. We want to reduce the immediate release and the cost reduction in dev and runtime, development and runtime. Then guys, the boom started happening on the internet, and you know that very well. This I don't have to teach you what exactly is happening in the current world. So nowadays everything we have on internet, everything. 1G, 2G, 3G, 4G, 5G. I think 5G also got introduced in the Bangalore by Airtel, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, so now we all are consuming internet so heavily. Every devices we are using having internet. Fridge you have internet, washing machine you have internet, AC we have internet, security system of your home or offices you have internet, mobile device you have internet, laptop anyways you have internet. So everything is connected to the internet, and we started using not the browser based. Browser is dying actually. So what we are using now, all of you? App based. Correct? So when you want to do the banking transaction, do you do the browsing or app? Correct, no?
Yeah.
All of you? So this is something which you know that. So this change has happened. Now the problem for the software engineers is like how to deal with it. See here, the problem is everyone is connected together. Everyone. You are using the same Facebook, what I am using. You are using the same LinkedIn, what I am using. You are using the same WhatsApp, what I am using. You are using the same Twitter, what I am using. Everything we are using the same software actually. It's not like you have a different software, I have a different software. No. Same WhatsApp, same GoToMeeting, so same, everything same. So now the challenges for the organization, software organization, is like, I'll just give you one simple example to visualize this problem. Let's say only for 5 seconds, you are the honest, you've been using the Ola from last 1 year continuously. And only for 5 seconds, if Ola is down and you want to go to the office, and if it is down, what you will do? Tell me. Tell me. Yes, Uber will connect to the Uber. So there is no as such like your customers will be attached to you all the time. That's not. You have so many options. SDFC is not working fine. You will immediately withdraw all the money and put it in the different bank. Why to hustle and all? Ola is not working. Uber, Zomato is not working. Swiggy, Paytm is not working. Google Pay, Facebook is not working. Twitter, LinkedIn. Are you seeing that this trend of consumption of the software? So guys, we all are connected. So what is the challenge for the organization? So if you all are connected, the expectations should be from the consumer is like my software should not be down for 1 second. Okay, 1 second. Then you have to improve the quality of the software. See, focus quality. Your software quality should be in a way then so there will be less downtime. Cost for software development also should be low. Cost for software runtime also should be low. And speed, you want it. Speed means there is a issues. Of course, there'll be issues all the time. We are human beings, right? So we'll introduce some issues, but we have to fix it now, not in 2 weeks, but much faster, much faster. So this is the today's expectation of all the software organizations from all of us, like software engineers, right? That's the expectations. So the question is very simple. How do we do the quality release of the software? Same reason again. How do we do the more immediate release of the software? And how do we have a cost reductions in the development of the software and runtime on the software? So people started thinking about it in all the areas. They started thinking about it. All the software scientists and all. The current trend is very simple. We have one version of software. Everyone is connected together and it has to run 24/7 and without even single second of downtime. So that's the expectations which we have. Are you understanding what is the challenge which we have for all of us? Are you all of you?
Yes.
What is the challenge? So these are the challenge actually. So how do you deal with it? So Agile solve some of the problem of the waterfall model, but today's you are dealing with some more different problems actually. How do you deal with it? So look at this. Then we started talking about, hey, let's do one thing. Let's run our software not in a virtual servers. Yes. Then run in a container. Now, what is container? I'll teach you. So now setup time reduced to 1 second. See that? How? That you'll get to know. See that how we are evolving, changing. If you don't change your mindset, I repeat, if you don't change your mindset, then it will be too late for you. Because see, world will not, be will not be with you like you are not ready to change. You have to change your mindset. You have to change your mindset for each and everything actually. Changing. We are designed for the change. So now earlier we were doing the setup in 1 day, then we migrated to 5 minutes. Now you have to do every setups in 1 second. How? That's the questions we'll have to learn. And then how we started consuming the software using application. Then where do we get the software? Stored, we have app stored, play stored and all. And then release cycle probably you might have to do in 1 hour. That means you have to do you have a bugs, you have to do development, you have to testing, and you have to deploy in 1 hour. And I'm not kidding. Then you will say, some of you said, Rajesh, how can we do that in 1 hour? We were doing earlier in 2 weeks. How can we do that? So you have to change the architecture of the system and you have to migrate to microservices. Now, what is the microservices? You need to understand how these microservices will help us to do the reduction in the release cycle of 1 hour. You have to understand that. So here, monolithic, we had hundreds of features developed in 1 year. In SOA, 10 features. And now microservices probably one at a time, one individual and all, one microservices. Are you seeing this change, all of you? Are you visualized that? This is nothing illogical. See, most of the people, if you are thinking DevOps is a big thing, it's a huge thing. No, it's not a big thing. This has come because of some certain problems which we are facing in the software organization from last few years. So we have to solve that problem. We got the solution also, but we don't know how to name that solution. So what we did, we named the solution DevOps. So the DevOps is solving the problem of the previous last 10 years of software development lifecycle. So whatever the challenge you had earlier, you have to solve it through the new process of DevOps. It's an improvement, gradual improvement program. Make sense, all of you?
Yeah.
So what is a DevOps? I mean, what this model we call it? So this model we call it DevOps. That's all. So as part of the DevOps, what you have to do? You have to work with the platform also. SOA means a service-oriented architecture. Web server like app server, web server, database server. These are the services, right? We call it service-oriented architecture. It's popular in the browser-based applications. So guys, a new model which will help you to reduce the cost for the development, cost for running the software, which will help you to reduce the release cycles, which will help you to improve the quality of the software. That process we call it a DevOps. How to do that? That's a different things which I'll discuss, but at least little bit of starting areas you got it. Make sense, all of you? How many of you understand? Can you please confirm in the chat box? Yeah. Okay. So now let's move on. So in order to practice, in order to understand more better way DevOps, you have to get an answer for this. What is container? What is microservices? This spelling mistake, by the way, please ignore it. I'll correct it. What is DevOps? What is CI/CD? What is SRE? What is a DevSecOps? You need to understand all these things. So now we understand that, okay, all the best practices, best processes, all the right mindset, right culture, right tool set, we club it together and we'll have to implement the DevOps. But what is a roadblock here in order to implement the DevOps? You know, one of the most challenging thing what you have in the DevOps is multiple team. Yes, multiple teams. If you look at the software development team, earlier we had architect team, then development team, then QA team, operations team, manager, network team, database team. So many teams we had, and we were dealing with a team. I said team, mind it. I said team. So there is a one objective, one software, but to address that software, there's a multiple teams. So when you have multiple teams, you will have a multiple tools, multiple process, multiple mindset, multiple culture, multiple practices. That will delay your process. That will delay multiple team, multiple tools, multiple culture, multiple mindset, multiple processes, multiple practices, multiple SDLC phases.
If you would have any issues with our channel membership, you can drop an email to us at contact@devopssschool.com, or you can also unsubscribe from channel membership anytime if you don't want to continue or did not like the video. Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries. We will reply to them at the earliest. Thanks for watching.